So I am back with another recap discussion of Tell Me Lies season three. And I have my sister back with me because you know what, we're just gonna keep this vibe going for the rest of the season. So let's just start right at the beginning. And I think this was kind of like we knew this was gonna happen. Like Diana is pregnant
Mhm.
and she was scheduling an abortion. Like the first few minutes of the episode, she's just like, I'm trying to get this done now, perfectly,
Yeah.
in between classes. She's just like,
Yes,
I
that was
want this
crazy.
done immediately. And the person, whoever she's talking to, is like, oh no, our earliest time is next week. Do you want to come in and have a talk? She's just like, no,
I
like.
can't imagine that feeling. She's just like, listen, it's literally like she has the demon seed.
Yeah, literally. She's just like, look, I want this thing out of me. I mean, I don't want to call the baby a thing, but she's just like, I want to get this done ASAP and I don't need any counseling. I made my decision. I want to move forward. And then Molly, Big Mouth Molly,
Girl.
is playing
And it
Whisper
was
Down
that
the
like a
Lane.
pick me? Like was she just trying to say something like I have some information or whatever? Because it just seems very like calculated. Like why are you saying like why do you need to say this? Like
I think she did because I feel like she clearly likes Evan more than
and
he
she
likes
wants
her.
more. Yeah, yeah, she wants
Yeah.
more.
It's just like, babe, he's just not that into you. And I think she's just really trying to do anything to, I guess, maybe get in his good graces, have them have a better connection. I don't know. But she running her mouth, tells Evan, and then, it gets back to Steven. Did he immediately tell Steven? Because he was like, oh, I gotta tell you something.
No, I think Stephen walked up because they were at the table and it was kind of like, I don't know what exchange happened prior to that, but it was like a quick, like, Diana's pregnant. Like, just a matter of fact. Like, it didn't
Yeah,
even
because it was
seem
like,
like,
why would you say that? And in that moment, I was just like, Wrigley, you are the number one front runner as my favorite
yes,
character of this show.
yes.
Because
And it's
him
like a
sitting
180, because at first he was just like, dumb job,
there, yeah,
don't even care about nothing, just want to party. He's a good person, but not really. He's just regular, average.
yeah.
But now, in light of him and Bree's little relationship or whatever, I don't know, but he's very like emotionally mature.
Yeah, like I don't know, like if it is like the Bree bringing this out in him, but for him to be like, it's none of your business, it's basically
Yeah.
her body, her choice. Why are we even talking about this? I was just like, Wrigley,
Yes.
will you marry me? Because it was just like so perfect for him. Like it's like I feel like if we're talking about character development and characters that are, really are having a good arc, I think it's Wrigley. Like he's definitely not the same
Yeah.
person that we've seen in season one. And I was
Hmm.
just so happy that he said that. I feel like between Wrigley and Bree, they are the ones that's like getting Steven right together. They're like,
Yes.
listen.
Yes.
Mind your business. Steve is like, and then I don't know if Rick said it or Evan was just like, you want to be a dad right now? Like, seriously? And it's like, yeah,
Yeah.
like, what's the whole
And I don't even know if that's true
conversation?
though. I think he's just it's a control thing for Steven. Like it's like he just wants to have some kind of control over something and he feels like, "Oh, this is a perfect opportunity to be in control or to, insert myself into this because it involves me." So, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Because even when he went to go talk to Diana, like run into her dorm to like, well, why didn't we have a conversation about this? And I think she clocked it like, look. The stuff that you're saying is not working on me anymore. You don't have a
Mhm.
say in this.
Yep.
You're just trying to, and he always used that tone, like that
Mhm.
manipulating tone that he used. Like,
Mhm.
well, what did your dad think?
Yeah.
Did you guys make up with your dad? Maybe this is gonna be a way for you guys to make. It's just like me and my dad are fine. That
Mhm.
was, I was just running the scheme on you. It's like we're good. This baby's coming out. End of conversation. So it's just like he's probably, and I think she said like go find somebody else to mess with. And he just like, don't mind if I do. And he went to go mess with Lucy.
Woo.
So I feel like you said, like he really is somebody who just wants to have control over everything. And I feel like he probably like, oh man, this is a perfect opportunity for me to kind of get a leg up on somebody. Because I feel like everybody's kind of calling him out on his stuff at this point, and he's just like, look, I need to gain more control over my peer group. So I'm glad that, Diana is handling what she feels is right for her in this time in her life. She's not letting Steven influence her, and
Right.
Steven can just, get fucked.
Yeah. My first point was Oliver reading Breed to Filth.
The thing is, what's
Because
what's up with him? Because I feel like he did it to Evan, where he said something
hmm
and it kind of like ticked some things off in his brain. Now he's saying
yeah.
stuff to Bree. Like, what
I
was he saying?
mean,
Like,
he's an
you're
adult.
needy.
He's an adult and he's just schooling these kids.
But it's just like so I guess abrupt with it. It's just like
Yeah, that was crazy because she was just like, "Well, I'm not
y-
needy." It's like,
yeah.
girl, he just read you to filth. Like, I mean, you didn't have anybody to care for you, so now you're just looking for anybody to care. I'm like, oh my God.
But it's like, sir, like, but I think she was saying like you're a predator, and I feel like it is giving predator because like why this switch is flipped in like a couple months ago
It was me.
we were yeah, and
Yeah.
you wasn't acting like this, so it's just like these men in this show, it's
Well,
just
maybe
like
it's just like him, the fear of being found out, so he has to deflect and just push it back. Give you something to think about other than me. So I think that might be what it is too.
I can't with Oliver right now. But I feel like Lucy is losing it because the thing with Chris, the accusation with Chris just
hmm
keeps coming up. She's really
Yeah,
she's trying to
that's
like not
crazy.
deal with it, but it's like, babe, it's gonna keep coming because you lied about it. So I feel like
Right,
that might be like the big climactic event this year. The thing that people was saying, like, you know what, you barely, survived last year. So I feel like it does the truth is obviously gonna come out at some point this
right,
season because Steven, he's just not the type of person that's going to let stuff go. But he
right.
most definitely started that Facebook group about like,
Yes, he absolutely did. He absolutely did.
he started that anonymous Facebook group to just kind of bring more heat to Lucy. With her being called into the dean's office again, this time with
Yet
Katie,
again.
yeah, saying like, hey, you know what? I could use your help basically. Like, if you want to help back this up, then I could reopen the case. And Lucy's just like, can we please drop this? Can we please let this go? And even I was cracking up when she went to Diana trying to get some help. And Diana was like, you just need to stop talking. Like, stop making
It was
decisions.
like, it was given, Diana, you're going to be a lawyer, right?
Yeah. She's just like trying to Olivia Pope the situation, but she's just like, why would you do
Yeah.
that? Why would
Just
you
shut
allow him
up.
to record you? Just stop talking.
And
Like,
that's the thing, like, girl, why would you allow him to record you? Like, what? Anybody in their right mind would be like, no. But again, she was protecting her relationship with Bree, and
mhm.
Steven didn't like that. Okay, so that's why it was just like, I just got to do this. I just got to do it. But why would she give him that much power over her?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I still just don't understand, like, what I mean, but I think they're scared of him. I think they really are. I think Diana,
Scared of
when she,
what?
I don't know, I guess what he's capable of, because he
Is he going
hasn't
to kill
been,
them?
that's what I'm saying. We haven't seen him be physically abusive to none of these
Right.
girls or any of these his friends. But I guess they just like scared that he might, because I feel like it do be times where I'd be like, oh my God, is he about to hit her or is he about to do something? But he never is like physically abusive.
And we would just be getting it in, and then you would know, like, okay, so we busting it up, and now we rumbling because I'm not going to just let you. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you a man and you probably overpower me, but I'm getting some licks in.
I don't know. I just feel like they're just scared of what he is capable of. So it's just like, I guess trying to stay in his good graces because it's just like, look, this man is
That
crazy.
gets you nowhere. But I guess that's what Ridley kind of said. Like, it's better to be at peace with him than to just be trying to, fight him or be against him. I don't know, but you're not gonna let somebody just walk all over you. You know what I
You're
mean? And
not,
just
but it's like, it is like, stuff that happened to you in your early 20s and stuff. It do seem like it's the end of the world, even though it's not. Like, okay, if it came out that you and Evan was together, Lucy, like, it's not going to be the end of the world. But for
right.
them, it seems like, yes, I cannot let Bree find this out because it will devastate her. I'm like,
So you
yeah,
would
she might.
rather,
I would not rather.
right,
I would be like, look, you're not going to keep holding this over my head. Like, I'm not about to live walking on eggshells or live in fear of
right.
what you might do. I'm not going to give you anything that's going to allow you to do that. Because even back in the wedding, which I feel like is a lot more interesting
hmm
than the college years now, because it's like, okay, how many times are we going to sit here and watch Steven manipulate people and do stuff
Right.
that's getting kind of stale? So I feel like being in the future and seeing like how they are as older adults. And Bree was just like, I think he was just saying something like, how's your night going? Like basically trying to
Hmm.
bait her again. And she's just like, I'm not gonna let one mistake derail a relationship
Right.
or something, paraphrasing something like that. And
Right.
it's like, it's basically, yeah, what you're doing is not working. So you
Right.
sitting there think you're going to try to get up on me. It's not working. Even
Yep.
when Lucy said, like, yeah, he was like, I feel he like, okay, because I feel like he just goes from the victim to victim. See who
Yep.
can get under. He went to Lucy like, doesn't it hurt you to see me here with Lydia after the morning we had? She's like, actually, no,
No.
because you haven't changed. You haven't changed for her. So it's just like, what am I so sad for? Like,
Right.
I obviously can get you if I want you. And he's like,
Exactly.
okay, that's not working. Next victim. So I feel like he's just going from person to person, trying to find the weakest link and
So this is the
exploit
messed
it.
up part for me. So now I feel like we're skipping around because I wanted to go back to the Lucy and Alex scene and what you thought
Yes,
about that
yes, yes.
situation. But since we're at the wedding and we'll come back to that too. But when he's sitting there, Stephen, and he's piecing together, like, wait a minute, they're looking at each other like we're I'm so pissed. I'm so
Mm-hmm.
pissed because I'm like, who would notice that but him?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, what are you, some kind of friggin' cop investigator? Like you just picking up on stuff, just like literally you're sitting there minding your business,
Watching
they're
two
minding their
people.
business. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
some little eye stuff going on, but of course you would pick up on it. So I'm like, oh my God. Now here's another thing that they're giving
Exactly.
him to talk about or to fuck up.
Exactly. So, because obviously Bree and Wrigley got something going on. We can see it starting to fester in college, whatever
Hmm.
semester this is. I feel like Pippa knew about it because even, that when he went to go dance with her, he was like, let me just pretend you're the girl I'm still in love with. So it's just like,
Hmm.
he just like, obviously you're still in love with Bree. You was still calling her hours up until the wedding. So was that something that was going on this whole time behind Evan's back, like through the engagement, like when we back in college? Because obviously when
Mm.
Bree went to go see him after the Facebook group came out,
Hmm.
she was all like, you know what, basically like, where are all the good men? And she's like, you know what, maybe Evan might be the good one. So I feel like
Hmm.
that's why she's probably ran back to him. But low key, it's like, girl, you falling for Wrigley, you're not even realizing it. But it's
Yeah.
like we just don't know the extent of
That whole locking
how,
eyes on the dance floor. Wow. I was like,
yeah.
hmm.
It's like he like, yeah, maybe he was calling her like, don't marry him. Who knows what he was saying on that phone call? So obviously we'll see what happens between them. Do they, get together this season? How long has this been going on? Was it an on and off thing? Was it a one timer? So I feel like we need to see what's going on with that. But we gotta talk about your boy Alex because
Hmm. The
I
fuck
don't
is
get
up with
him.
him? I don't
I
either
don't
because
get
I don't
it.
know what's going on with that. Like, I don't know either. I thought I knew, but just that whole scene about him just go apologizing, it's just like weird. Like, what is it giving?
Yeah,
Like, I
so
don't know.
Lucy, he called her up like, "Hey, let's hang out," because he's giving asshole. But I feel
Yeah.
like he was definitely giving that when they first met. So I feel like you're not being who you were. But he calls her up to go to a bar, and he's kind of like, "Oh, you got all dressed up. You thought this was a date?" It's just like, Lucy, why do you keep hanging around with dudes that treat you like shit?
Well, I
Um,
mean, because
like
something else is
why,
going on with
girl?
her.
But then she's like, oh, there's, some guy I used to talk to or, date, whatever. I was a real, asshole to him. And he's like, oh, you should go say sorry. And she's like, oh, no, he's in the middle of a date. It's not the right time. He's like, no, do it now. Go. So she's like, okay. It's like, again, be like,
Stand
no,
up.
this is
I
not the,
said no.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, no, this is not the right time. So she go in there like, hey, Max, yeah, I'm sorry. It's a real
Like,
jerk
why
to
she
you.
feel like she got to be told what to do and then she do it? Like, how about stop talking to Steven? Are you going to stop doing that?
Yeah, so that's for like him to do that. I mean, I think she might have an what they said, like she might have like a humiliation kink, and I feel like he's
Mm.
picking up on that because even
Mm.
like they go back and have sex in the car, she was just saying like I'm so sorry. He's like say it again, like saying, and I feel like
Mm-hmm.
she was turned on by that, saying she was
Mm-hmm.
sorry. He was turned on by it, so I feel like he might be feeding into her
Mm.
her
That's a good point.
kinks.
That's a good point. Yeah. That's crazy though. Cause
Because I
yeah,
was just
why are you gonna
like,
go apologize to this man? Like, I'm so sorry. I mean, yeah, it's fine. It's good that you apologize, but like you said, it's a time and a place for everything. And she was like kind of like, oh well, eventually. But it's like, no, now. What? Like,
yeah, because I feel
why?
like that was like she looked stupid, so he and
Exactly.
and she probably was like, you know what, I'm
But the
into
girl,
this.
hi,
Yeah,
I'm Kelly. What? Or it's like all
yeah.
this
I
stuff
would
is
be like
going on.
irked, like who the fuck is this, Max? So it's just
Exactly.
like,
So I want to talk about Diana, when Pippa came over, whatever.
oh yeah.
But I also want to just talk about Diana and her hair. I'm really not liking her hair right now.
Oh, see, I
I
love to like her natural look.
Yeah, I just wish it was like a little more moist, I guess, because it just looks dry to me. Like it just looks very dry. I was like, Diana asked her man Pippa to stay over and fuck. Cause she like, do you want to stay? You want to stay tonight? Yeah, I'm asking my man to stay over.
Yeah, and it's funny, like Pippa like dropping everything when she called her, like,
Hmm.
because when she found out about, like, she was pregnant, she just, okay, let me call her, how's your day going? What's going on? And she's like, oh yeah, can you come over? And she's just like, yep. So she went straight to Wrigley, like, oh, I gotta go do a paper. Like they were supposed to hang out, but she's like, I wanted to hang out with her instead. So I don't understand like why she won't just break up with Wrigley. Like, does she feel like, oh no, he's in a fragile state right now? Because obviously you're not feeling that
Probably.
situation.
Yeah.
So it's just like
But she feels
now you
responsible,
cheating on him.
probably. Yeah, but she
So it's just
probably feels
like,
responsible for him. Like she doesn't want anything bad to happen to him, and she's going to feel like shit if he does something to himself. But he already said, "Stop treating me like that," and I get it.
yeah.
But he got Bree. He all right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like everybody just like moving on, and I feel like Pippa, I don't know if she's just like oblivious to it because she's already checked out. Like, because I mean, even though it was just like, okay, I wouldn't have a problem with like my boyfriend hanging out with my friend. They was chilling.
Right.
He was helping her with her photos and her exhibit. So I feel like from the plane's eye, it was just an innocent little hang. Oh,
Hmm.
okay, you was in here waiting for me. I'm
Hmm.
actually about to go see my girl, but
Hmm.
talk to you later. So I feel like she already lying to Wrigley to hang out with Diana. They get together, hook up, and it's like, I mean, okay, y'all are acting on these feelings y'all have for each other, so why not? And
Yeah,
clearly it's a relationship that worked because they was together in the present day. So I'm all for Pippa and Diana to be together. But I
that
feel
was
like this
just.
season is kind of like less shocking. I feel like other seasons, like by the time the episode came off, I was like, oh my God, I gotta wait till next week.
Hmm.
Now I just feel like,
Really? Because I'm like,
yeah.
yo, what's next? Like, I guess I kind of feel like I wish there was maybe two episodes back to back so I can just get a little fix. Because I do feel like a fiend where I'm like, okay, I gotta wait, um, week to week, but I still have that feeling of like, oh my gosh, I gotta
Excitement, yeah, I
wait.
don't know. I just feel like I'm not like, I don't say I'm not invested because I am going to continue to watch, but I just feel like previous previous seasons, just I feel like those last few minutes when that theme song start going off, it's just like something is about to happen.
But I feel like you might feel like Steven is Steven, Lucy is Lucy, everybody's saying still the same bullshit. Like you
Yeah.
probably just feel like,
It's like
what
it's
is new?
nothing, no major like revelations happening to
Yeah.
me because I feel like the Bree and Wrigley thing, people were like, "Oh, I never saw that coming." It's not that I would have predicted that from like previous seasons. Why
Hmm.
can't I say previous today? Um, it's not that I didn't like pick that up from season one through season two, but I feel like once they had that initial walk in that first episode when he walked her home, it's like,
Hmm.
okay, something is happening here. He's probably the guy she was talking to on the way. So I just feel like from that first encounter, it was like, yes, I'm seeing this vibe is picking up. So I feel like
Hmm.
I figured that's where it was going to go. But we'll see. I feel like Alex is a creep. Oliver's a creep. All these men are creeps. Evan, he's a little creepy as well. How he be moving with Molly. Clearly
Yeah,
don't want
that's
to be
true.
with this girl. It's just like,
I mean, but why not? Listen, he told her she know what it is. Like, I mean, isn't that just friends with benefits, basically?
yeah, but you know how us girls be like, yeah, you be
I
acting on
mean, yeah, but
some
that's
act
on
like they
her.
okay.
I'm
It
sorry,
is
I'm not
on
trying to be.
her.
I'm a girl's girl, but that's on her. Like she, again, I guess they're young, they don't know. But he wasn't lying. He's like, listen, I mean, I'm here for a good time, not a long time, and I'm not really trying to be like this. And told Brie, if you told me the dropper is a wrap.
Drop you
So
like a hot tamale. But I feel like even too, I think Wrigley was kind of say something like was like kind of
does
like
she
calling him
know
out
that?
yeah, I think he was like calling him out on his behavior a little bit too, but he's just like that's basically he's like that's on her. She know like you said,
Yeah.
she know what it is. So
I mean, I'm
I
sorry to
mean,
sound like that, but it's like, girl, they can only do what you allow them to do. So if you allowing
hmm
him to just fucking go, then
that's what
he's
he gonna
gonna
keep
fucking
doing.
go.
That's how you teaching him. That's how he can treat you. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Who knows? But it now looking like Bree and Evan about to get back together, and Molly about to be out of the chat. She is leaving the chat. So,
Leaving the chat. I do want to say I'm excited, not excited, but I'm curious to see if what is the Stephen and Lydia situation, because when Lydia came over in Lucy's face, like, Stephen, can I grab you for a second? Girl, don't nobody want him. Like, you go ahead. Yeah, y'all go. Cause he's like, what?
yes, it's like clearly like this. He's
Stephen,
like the
what?
way yes, it was like I don't want to laugh at him. I don't want to be amused by his antics. But it's like that was pretty funny
Yeah, it
because
was
it's
pretty
like
funny.
we're talking, we're having a conversation. But
Yes,
it's just
it's
like
what?
obviously they are like I mean that's on her too. It's like
It's on
Lydia.
her.
Did you really think that that was like a serious situation? So that's on you too. And then you allow yourself to get engaged to this man? Like you really think you
Exactly.
making it down the aisle? And why would you want to? So
But
yeah, like you
anytime you
said,
gotta be checking him and look like, then girl, why are you with him? Because you should not have to have a leash.
yeah.
He should leash, himself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You don't put it on him. You want him to
Yeah.
put it on himself.
Yes,
So
I'll be very interested to see how that situation plays out. Because again, I feel like Steven just always wants to have a one up on somebody. He's trying to
mhm,
be like, okay, how can I get under somebody's skin? So I feel like that probably was like the ultimate thing to like bother Lucy.
right,
But we'll see how that works because her and Lucy aren't friends. She wouldn't be at the school.
right,
So how did you even get in contact with this girl?
right. And like you said, I think it was the long game. Like he's just like, listen, I'm fucking up everybody's life, so I'm going
Hmm.
far. So yeah, that's
This man is
crazy.
nuts. So yeah, we'll see what happens on episode 5, and we'll be back next week to talk about it.